Hello and welcome to my makeup tutorial video. I'm not a makeup artist. I don't know anything about professionally doing your makeup. This is how I do my makeup if I need to get ready for any type of, really any type of event that I want to look nice for. This is a casual look. In my opinion, it's casual. So you guys might want to tone it back a little bit, or some of you might want to rev it up. So this is, in my opinion, a casual look for the day, or a date, or any type of fun event that you're going to. So please don't forget to like this video, give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Let's get started. I have absolutely nothing on my face right now, and I don't know if you probably can tell, my eyebrows are an absolute disaster. I've had an issue with my eyebrows forever. I cannot ever get them to grow equally and to do what I want them to do. So I've been needing to go in and have my eyebrows done for a really long time now, but one thing happens after another and then I just can't ever get in to see my girl. I get my eyebrows done at Nordstrom at the Anastasia salon, and they have really helped me a lot, but there's still a long way to go. So right now I really need to, there's just a few places that really need to be plucked right now. I can't get in to have my eyebrows done. That's just gonna have to do for today, but I'm trying to grow them in. So this is really like sparse right here and right here, and this really needs to grow in. And I'll show you what I've been using. These are just the Revlon. I got these at Target. They're just Revlon tweezers. I really like them a lot. And let's see, I've been using a serum to help my eyebrows grow in, and it actually has been working. I know that people have mixed reviews about whether or not this stuff actually works, but for me, I've definitely noticed a huge difference. And some days didn't even use it as directed. I think you're supposed to put it on first thing in the morning and before you go to bed, and sometimes I haven't even done that. But it's just this brow enhancing serum by Anastasia. I don't know if that's gonna focus for you, but that is what it is. You can get it at Nordstrom or Sephora, but it's just a little tip like this, and mine's dirty, but it's a tip like this, and you just brush it on in the areas that you need your eyebrows to grow in. But you can't do it before you do makeup because it's gooey and makes kind of a mess. Okay, so when I start with my makeup routine, I have to take my rings off because I get my hands all in everything. So the first thing I do is I use this Neutrogena Oil-Free Moisture, and it has SPF 15. And I also use this Tarte Brazilian Skin Rejuvenating Face and Body Self Tanner. I mix these two things together, and I put those on my face first. So I just take a little bit of this, and like half and half, so it looks kind of like that. Gross. But I mix it all together. Duchess is in here just rummaging through all my stuff, so you'll probably hear some noise. But I'm gonna get all the way down my neck. Okay, and then I wipe my hands off. So you can use any type of wipes you want, or you can just go wash your hands if you're in your bathroom, but I make sure that I get all of this off my hands so that it doesn't tan my hands. People have different ideas of where you should start. A lot of people say start on your eyes because then you can wipe out from underneath your eyes any fallout, or you can start with your foundation. Today I'm gonna start with my foundation just because that's what I feel like doing today. And so the foundation that I use is Naked Skin by Urban Decay, and it looks like this. And the shade I use is 4.0. Shake it up really good. It has a ball in it that'll get it all shook up for you. Then just a couple pumps like this. Rub it around. This is what I do. I use my fingers because it takes less time, and it just blends better, I feel like, when you do it with your hands. I also have a sponge that I sometimes use, but I prefer doing it like this. Bring it down your neck. And if you need a little bit more, just repeat until you have it covered. Once again, I wipe my hands off. Okay, so now I take my concealer, which is DoubleWear by, I want to say it's Estee Lauder. It's really old, so it's kind of coming, it's wearing off, but this is Warm Light Medium 08. So I put this underneath my eyes because I have really bad dark circles. I've always had really dark circles. So that's one of my problem areas. And then anywhere else that you have blemishes, and just pat it to blend it in. And then I'll link these down below if you want to try any of this makeup. So now I have my foundation and concealer on. And now I'm gonna move on to my eyebrows. Now, my eyebrows are normally not this unruly, so I apologize for that. I need to make an appointment to get in to see my eyebrow girl, but it's just been, life's been so busy. So I have just an Anastasia little brush that has, it has an angled tip on this side and a brow brush. So first I just brush them out a little bit to see what we're working with here. These are just so out of control right now. They just need, there's so much plucking that needs to be done down here, but I don't like to do it myself because I always mess up. So I let them grow out so that my, her name is Lizette, and she works at the Anastasia Brow Studio at Nordstrom in Houston. She's really incredible at the Galleria Mall. She's wonderful, but it's just hard for me to get in because I live really far away from there, but she's the best that I've ever been to, so I'm gonna keep going to her. So I like to wait for her to do it rather than just overboard plucking, because I am known to go way overboard and just like completely ruin my eyebrows. So the eyebrow powder that I use is by Anastasia, and this is Taupe. It's the Brow Powder Duo. And this is what it looks like on the inside. So I kind of just take a mix of both and I just fill them in as best as I can, because right now they're definitely not gonna get even remotely perfect by any means, so I just do what I can. So that's gonna have to do for now. Like I said, they're a disaster right now, but for today, that's all. I'm not gonna try to really get them perfect because I can't until I go into my appointment. I don't even know what to do without them. I don't know what to do without Lizette. So, okay. Now, I have the Naked Urban Decay Smoky palette, and it's kind of dirty in here, but this is what the palette looks like. So, basically, for the brow bone, I always use a highlighter, which I use the 13 and high, which I mix together. So I just take a little bit from here and a little bit from here, the two opposite ends, and I just go in the brow bone. And this is a really shimmery color. Some people don't like shimmer, so you could just go for 13 and not mix it in with the high. So, okay. Now for my, what's out there? For my lid, I take a mixture of High, Combust, and 13, which are the two that I just showed you. So a little bit of High, a little bit of 13, and then Combust. And then I take this over the whole lid. Okay, now for the crease, I usually will do Dirty Sweet and Radar, just a little bit of both, which Dirty Sweet is this gold here, and Radar is this like brownish color. And I mix a little bit of those together and put that in the crease. And I'm just using the brush that was in the Naked palette. Zell, is there a dog out there? I just used the brush that was in the Naked palette because, in my opinion, there's no point, when this works really well, there's no point to get something else. Now, I knew before I started doing this that I was going to have some fallout from my mascara, my eyeshadow. So I have my makeup removing wipes, which are these 3-in-1 facial towelettes from the Honest Company. And I'm just basically gonna lightly use this to brush away some of the fallout, which, like I said, this is why some people do their foundation last. Because I'm gonna have to touch this up. I'm gonna go over the areas that need to be blended in with Combust. I'm gonna take a little bit of this, and there's some just corner areas that need to be blended a little bit. Okay, all right, so my eyeshadow is done, and now I'm gonna do my eyeliner. There's two ways that I do my eyeliner. If I'm gonna like go out, or if I'm trying to be a little bit more glam, I'll use this, which is a L'Oreal Paris, the Super Slim Liquid Eyeliner. It looks like this. And the tip is like this, very thin tip. So if I'm gonna do that, this would be at night, and sometimes I do a little tiny bit of a winged tip with this. And then I can show that to you guys in another look if you want. I don't know, let me know in the comments if you wanna see that. But I'll take this, which is just, it's the Sonia Kashuk Tools number 27, and it's at Target. And it's just an angled brush, like an angled small brush like this. And then depending on how I'm feeling that day, I'll either use, there's 2 or 3 that I mean, any of these dark ones I would use. Whiskey is what I'm gonna use today. So you just get some of that. And I kind of have to hold my eye like this to really get it to go on smooth. So, babe, what is it? Is there a doggy outside? Yeah. Okay, so that's all I'm gonna do for that. Now, underneath my eyelash, top lashes, I'm gonna go ahead and fill in the waterline with a black pencil, just so that there's no, once you put your mascara on, there's no gaps in like this underneath part of your eye. So I'm just gonna use a Rimmel London. It really, you can use your favorite black eyeliner. This is just like a pencil like this, and it's black. So in my makeup bag for so long, but it's Lancome, and it's the Hypnose Drama mascara. This was a sample that I got, and I'm gonna buy the full size as soon as I run out because I'm just in love with this. So the brush tip looks like this. I wonder if I can get that to focus. Yeah. That's what the brush tip looks like. So I do a million coats of this because I really love having dramatic lashes. Sometimes you have to kind of wiggle it around to get really in there for your lashes. I guess there's a dog outside because Zelle's having she's freaking out a little bit. Okay, I know, I love you. I love you and attention. All right, so I'm gonna do my bottom waterline. And for that, I use a white eyeliner. And this one's really old and dirty and kind of gross, but it's MAC and it's just the white Fascinating eye pencil. And this is what it looks like. It's very dirty. Guess I'm not gonna get it to focus, but. So for this, I go on the inside, start on the inside right here, and I get it a little bit in the corner, like on the outside of the waterline. But I just take this across my waterline. But the most is in the innermost corner where I come a little bit outside of the waterline. And I just drag it all the way across. I know, Zelle, I know, stop. Okay, I'm sorry I can't get this any closer for this. This is my first makeup video. I'm not really used to doing these, so this is kind of as good as it's gonna get today, guys. I'm sorry that I can't get too close into my face. So, all right, now I'm just gonna do my outside line eyeliner on the outside of my waterline, and I'm just gonna take the same color that I used before, which is Whiskey, and I'm just gonna dab a little bit like that, and go underneath here. Only about halfway. So, stop, hon. It's okay. Okay, so now I have that done. And I'm gonna go for mascara for the bottom lashes. I know. You don't like it when I'm not giving you attention because I'm doing a makeup video, huh? Yeah. I know. Now I'm going to touch up any spots on my face that I got messed up doing my eyes, which it really looks okay right now, so I don't think I really need to worry about that. So I'm gonna go ahead and just set my foundation, which I'm gonna use this Rimmel London Stay Matte. And this is just the translucent pressed powder. I normally don't set my makeup, but I know if you want it to stay longer, it's a good idea to set your makeup. The brush that I'm using is just one of the Sonia Kashuk, if I'm saying that right. It is just, looks like this. It's really cute. It's just like the full face brush. It's the biggest one they have, and it's at Target if you want to get this. Okay, so now that I have that done, I'm going to do some bronzer and blush. Now what I use for both is this Naked Urban Decay Flushed, and this is Strip, the color. And it has a like bronzer in there with a blush and a little bit of a shimmery color. I'm gonna take this like slightly angled brush that looks like this, and I'm gonna do my bronzer first. So for bronzer, I'm gonna just kind of mix these two, the shimmer and the bronze, and go underneath on the cheekbone. It gives it a little bit of a contour. I don't draw lines or do like intense face contouring. Do it under my jawbone to define your jawline. Underneath here, take it down a little bit. But I don't do any intense contouring because I just like to look semi-natural. Then up here on your temples, a little bit like this. Okay, so that's done for bronzer. Now for cheeks, I'm gonna take this brush, which is this type of tip. These come in a set if you wanna get like, this set is at Target right now. And then I'm just gonna take this blush and go right above where I did the bronzer. So this is the 24/7 Glide On Lip Pencil in Lauder. That's the color, by Urban Decay. Looks like this. So I'm gonna line my lips. I bring the line way in because you don't want like a pencil thin skinny line on your lips. Maybe, okay, maybe you do, I don't know, but I like to bring it up. I like to almost go halfway in to the center of my lips with this because I like the effect that it gives. I don't want it to be obvious that there's a lip liner line there. And if you want your lips to look fuller, you can overline. You can go over your actual lip line to blend it so it creates the illusion that you have bigger lips. And then I use this Model Co lipstick. Please focus. It's not gonna focus. This is a Model Co lipstick and the color is Kitty. There you go. And this is the color. Duchess. Mess today. Oh yeah, Sal? Yeah? What is it? There's a dog out there, isn't there? I know. Okay. And that is how I do my makeup every day. Well, not every day, but this is how I do my makeup whenever I'm just having a normal casual day. This is what I do. And I have a lip gloss by Urban Decay that I don't have up here, but it's a stain. And as soon as my lipstick starts wearing off a little bit, instead of like completely redoing lipstick like this, I'll just touch it up with the lip gloss. And if you guys are interested in what that is, I'll link it below just so you know what it is. I'm sorry about all the animal noises. Clearly they can't handle this, so next time I do a video like this, there will be no animals. There's one thing that I forgot to tell you guys about, and it's this Rin Clean Skincare Keep Young and Beautiful Instant Firming Beauty Shot, and it's an anti-aging serum. And this is what it looks like. I really need to get this one to focus because you guys really need to see it. There you go. This is a lifesaver. I get fine lines on my forehead and on my face. My forehead's okay right now, but like I'm seeing a little bit of them on my laugh lines. So what I would do is I would take like a tiny little dab of this. Like if you can see it, just like barely anything. And you can do it over your makeup, which is the beauty of it. And you just dab a tiny bit wherever you start seeing lines come up. Lightly dab. And you will notice that the lines go away, honestly, within minutes. I mean, it's incredible. I love this stuff so much. I don't think I could live without this. So So this is what I use, and I normally use it on my forehead and my laugh lines. And you can use it before or after makeup, but the main thing is that you just dab it. You don't rub it. You don't want to break apart the product. And that goes for a lot of different things, but you don't want to break apart the product, so you just dab it to make sure that it's really setting in there. All right, guys, thanks for watching.